get the 2023 Clownfish comic books, including Crimson Wren Volume 1 and previously on Clownfish TV. We're offering a limited number of these books. In our second chance offer, go to shopclownfish.com. That's shopclownfish.com. Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about streaming. We're going to talk about the desperate Hollywood studios trying to make money off of their streaming content. And if they can't make money off of it directly, they're going to try to make money off of it indirectly.
Yep.
They're either going to take a tax write-off, they're going to sell you the stuff on disc, they're going to...
Or not sell you the disc.
Or not sell you the disc at all. We're going to talk about...
Sell you a box.
Sell you an empty box. And we're going to talk about now we're looking at a lot of these shows getting canceled altogether. Whatever they have to do to save or make money, they're going to do it. And streaming is going to get cut. Just 2 years ago, everybody's like, streaming's huge. Everything's streaming. And now they're like, oh my God, the bills are due. Mm-hmm. What are we going to do? What are we going to do, guys? What are we going to do? So we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about all this craziness. And actually what kicked it off was the Pink Ladies.
Yep.
So before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture, news, views, and rants, guys. If you do, you'll get a woohoo. Woohoo! So for some reason, Paramount thinks that people want to buy the Pink Ladies on DVD.
Yes. So they took it off the streaming service, and then they took it out completely. Like, you can't get it unless you pay for it. So I don't know whether they think that audience is going to buy it, but okay. So they're going to now make it available on DVD only. Now down the road, that doesn't mean they won't, if they can find somebody else to take it, that they won't ship it off to like another streaming service. But this is how they're going to try to make their money back.
Yeah. Hey, remember when they told us all to get rid of our physical media? You don't need DVDs, guys. Who needs a Blu-ray? You don't need any of that stuff. Just subscribe to streaming. It's like the vault. You're going to have every show you've ever wanted to watch forever.
But the prices, you get, okay, they're $3 an episode, or you can get the whole 10-episode season. There's 10 episodes for $20. Yeah.
What a bargain.
I wouldn't even pay that.
I'm sure look, I am sure the show has its fans.
Yeah. All 5 of them will buy their
5
copies.
Of them. Most people forgot this show existed. But no, this seems to be the plan. So now the plan is like, and I wonder if Warner Brothers is going to do this too, because they pulled a bunch of content off of HBO Max or whatever the hell we're calling it now. They pulled a bunch off of Cartoon Network. And I think they know that like cartoon stands will buy DVDs or Blu-rays.
I can see that before I can see this.
Yeah, like, this one's like, what the hell?
The Cartoon Network probably would make money.
They would. They'd be like, oh, you took our favorite show. Cool, we're going to go Infinity Train.
Some of them I'd buy.
Yeah.
You know, I think they would make money there, but that's what they're going to probably start doing. Now, if it works for them, you're probably going to see that. This is what Paramount's doing. We took it off. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see it for Disney Plus Willow. You know,
yes.
We took it off, but oh shit, it didn't make any money. How are we going to make money off this? Now, I think it depends of how you wrote it down or not, whether you can do this. But how are we going to make money on it? I know, we'll just sell it online digitally. Or, you know, they probably won't do physical copies because that costs money. Just sell it online digitally. You can download the episodes for so much money. And that's probably what they'll all do since Paramount's going to do it first.
So we've come full circle. We've gone from, hey guys, you don't need physical media. It's dumb to have physical media. Just sell all your DVDs and watch it on streaming to, oh, hey, the streaming stuff, yeah, it doesn't make money. So now we're going to take all these shows off and then we're going to sell you physical copies. Mm-hmm. This is like digital comics. Mm-hmm. People want to know why we don't do digital comics anymore. Because one, if you have digital comics out there, they're much more easily pirated.
Yes.
But it also devalues the physical copies. And, you know, depending on what platform you have it on, things can disappear overnight, right? So we just sell physical copies of our comic books because I figure the people that like our comics enough are going to buy a physical copy anyway. Right. Yeah, but that's what this reminds me of. But it gets better.
It gets better, yeah.
It's not just, hey, we're going to sell you DVDs, not even Blu-ray. It didn't even deserve Blu-ray. DVDs of Pink Ladies. No, we're going to sell you a steelbook of WandaVision, but there's nothing in the fucking box.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh no. There's some swag things that are cheap, like printable stuff. But yeah, there's no discs. They're discless steelbooks.
I about fell out of my chair. Okay, so you still have to go watch the show on Disney Plus. You're not buying a physical copy of WandaVision as far as I know. There's no, like, you don't get to own WandaVision. Marvel is releasing the first official discless steelbook for WandaVision. It comes with 3 variants and includes a steelbook, a full slip, an envelope, a folder, character cards, and postcards. Discs are not included.
Yes. This is what Disney's going to do to make money.
They're selling you
a box
full of shit
with some printed stuff inside.
What the fuck are we doing?
There you go.
What the hell are they doing?
You have to collect them all. It's like what they do with comics. You know, oh, look, all the variant covers. Yeah, that's all printed bullshit stuff that they're going to stick in it. And they probably all have the exact same thing inside. It's just a different box on the outside.
And they know
the same box, it's just a different sleeve on the box.
I'm sure, because they're not even going to spend enough money to do that. That's like I see you go to Walmart and they've got like all the old horror movies or rom-coms or whatever, and every holiday they have the same sad Blu-ray case, and they just put a new sleeve on top of it.
Yeah.
And they theme them all like, oh, it's Valentine's Day. Here's all the rom-coms. The same damn discs that were here 2 months ago.
But
we just stuck a new sleeve on them.
You know what much this is going to cost you? $38 each.
For an empty fucking box full of cards? Why are you smoking?
But they're numbered.
Oh, they're numbered.
To 1,250.
People are going to buy it.
Probably.
Only Disney could say, you know what, guys? We can't put it on disc because that'll drop our Disney Plus numbers. You can't just do that because people might cancel. They might just love the shit out of WandaVision, watch it over and over and over again. No, what we're going to do is we're going to sell them a box full of cards, and that's their steelbook for this
But
show.
I charge you the same amount, pretty much the same amount you pay for a steelbook.
Fucking ridiculous.
Well, that just tells you if they're going to argue that much of a charge because they're limiting it to argue that, but they're going to say it's $38 and that's what they have to charge because of what it is. You can pay like $38, $40, $50 for a steelbook, but you get the discs with it. So they're charging that much for a box, a cover, and some paper.
I can't wait, guys, to buy a mostly empty box. But fuck, I mean, oh God. Okay. So now they're saying, now the next step is, let's see, we purge content. We're selling you basically an empty box. This is how we're going to monetize streaming. And now we're just going to cancel shows.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're going to have to.
They're going to have to. But I think they're using the strike to cancel shows they know are going to be dog shit.
Well, now's a good time, Disney, to cancel your damn live-action remakes that nobody wants and everybody's been asking you not to do because you can't use the, we need content excuse anymore because you don't. So cancel that shit, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
This is coming from The Hollywood Reporter. There are lots of discussions happening around how do we make sure that at least over the course of the next year, we have a steady cadence of content, even if it's less content, says one streaming executive.
Get the rights to content people like.
Yeah.
There's a thought.
Yeah. If people weren't starting to have these discussions, what you'd see is continued launches in Q3 and Q4 and blah, 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 and a drop off next year.
Disney could just release more stuff from the vault.
They could.
Put Song of the South on.
Why don't we look, Disney, here's an idea. You release a steelbook for Song of the South. You
don't have to put discs in it.
You don't have to put the movie in it. You call it the Splash Mountain Commemorative Edition Steelbook. Don't even put the people in. Just Brer Rabbit lenticular cards with all the Brer animals to commemorate the closing of Splash Mountain.
Just put a link to a YouTube video so people can watch.
A link to a bootleg YouTube video that may or may not be live by the time you get the steelbook. And this is how you're going to commemorate songs. Look, guys, we actually did release Song of the South. We're not embarrassed by it. We're just not going to give you the movie. You get a box with a bunch of cards with rabbits and stuff on it. That's what we're going to do. And some of the comics that I worked on, they could include that.
Yes, you did. You worked on the Uncle Remus comics.
Those were my favorite comics. Of all the Disney comics I worked, well, no, strike that. Don Rosa comics obviously were my favorite. But outside of Don Rosa, I freaking loved working on the Brer Rabbit, Brer Fox comics. They were just fun.
I liked when we had holiday ones to do. I always liked the holiday ones.
They were always fun. Yeah. Anyway, so they're like, hey, we're gonna cancel shit. And it doesn't matter how big you are. We're going to cancel it. Actually, from their point of view, they're probably like, hey, the bigger the star, the more they cost. Mm-hmm. So let's just cancel stuff. I'm looking at A&E. Like, I was watching with Pinky Boo last night, and like all the shows on A&E now are all freaking live action dash cam shows. You know,
well, it was a history. It's all like, you know, aliens and ghost hunting.
And it's all like caught on camera. Like, oh, look, my Ring doorbell caught this, obviously.
Ghost.
This moth. Ooh. We were laughing last night. There was a pizza delivery guy and a squirrel got in the house because they opened the door to get pizza and the squirrel was up in the corner and the Ring camera caught the squirrel. That's quality entertainment. I know, right?
I will name you Fernando and you can be my friend.
Fernando, what's his full name? Like Fernando Squirrelio
Fernando
Estevez?
Bushytail.
Fernando Bushytail Squirrelio Estevez.
There you go.
Anyway, he got in the house because the pizza guy was like, well, what the hell's going on? Who needs Demi Moore? Who needs Callista Flockhart when you've got Fernando the fucking
Does anybody
squirrel?
even care about Demi Moore or Callista Flockhart much anymore anyway?
No, they do not. They do not. Well, I'm sure some people do. Friends and family.
I'm just like,
friends and family.
When it comes to Hollywood big names, those aren't the ones you think of anymore. But anyway.
So yeah, they're going to cancel shows, and now they're like, hey, the upside to this is that the studios are going to be sitting on fat stacks of cash, and they can't spend it on these guys. They're talking in the Hollywood Reporter that they could just turn around and we could buy content from other countries.
Yeah.
We could buy non-union.
Like Korea.
Yeah, they could.
So more K-dramas.
Netflix saw this coming.
Watch anymore.
Netflix saw this coming. They're like, yeah, next 2 years we're going to spend like ridiculous amount of money on K-drama and stuff. Like nobody's watching your American shit anyway.
I watch K-drama and like the ghost shows and the alien shows.
I like to watch neighbors beat each other up.
Oh yeah, like the what would they call those? Like when they have the neighbors, they have like the businesses, and they have like the road.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. These are on A&E. This is arts and entertainment. They used to do like poignant profiles of Hollywood celebrities. Now they're like, my crazy ass bitch white trash neighbor punched somebody in the face and stole my dog. And
because I got my dog Chip, they said the dog's theirs now.
Dog is theirs. That was the thing, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Dog chip. Yeah, it's my dog now, bitch. That's what they should call it. It's my dog now, bitch. Who needs Hollywood? I'm just saying. That's what these guys are looking at. They're like, content is content. You just throw some ads on it, pay, charge people for it and call it a day. I mean, it's kind of sad because we're going to get a lot of really stupid, shitty, low effort stuff.
When it comes back up online again, they're going to keep moving forward with some things, but I don't think it's going to be as many as they were before.
No, I think they're going to be a lot more picky, and they have the excuse now. They can say, oh, I'm sorry, due to macroeconomic circumstances, Demi Moore, we can't greenlight your show.
Well, if the streaming services don't lose people too much over the strike, because they're not telling people to boycott, then they're going to look at it and be like, oh, well, I didn't need it anyway.
Pretty much.
That's the takeaway. I mean, is it the right thing to do? I'm not saying that's the case, but I'm saying that's what they're going to take. That's going to be their takeaway.
The last strike undid like sitcoms for years.
Right. I'm not saying it's the ethical or right answer. No. I'm just saying that's the answer they're going to see.
Yeah, we got reality TV and lots of reality TV out of the last strike, out of necessity, and that's going to happen this time too. There's going to be a lot of cheap stuff, foreign stuff, non-union stuff.
But you just watch us on YouTube.
You can just watch us on YouTube. Well, no, now they're trying to take the YouTube. If you ever want to join our union, you can't even talk about the strike. YouTubers.
What'll be the next thing? You can't be on YouTube unless you're in the union.
Sounds ridiculous, but you watch. We'll see. Anyway, we're going to wrap this up.
Yes.
So you don't have any interest in this empty WandaVision box?
I mean, I thought about buying one just to make fun of it, but I don't know if I want to spend $37 make fun of it when I can just go buy a pony with that or an old toy that I actually want to collect.
A My Little Pony.
Yes, a My Little Pony. Sorry.
Yeah, that'd be a very cheap
So I can
pony.
go lots of brushable hair with that. So, I mean, I'd rather have the brushable hair than a box that I'm never going to use it again just to make fun of it.
I'd rather have brushable hair than a box, too. But what are you going to do? Anyway, we're going to wrap it up.
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.
Help support the channel. Go to thereef.support and get early access to podcasts, videos, and other content. That's thereef.support.